livid that the government wants to battle vaccine disinformation pushed by said propaganda headquarters by educating Americans on the benefits and the safety of the coronavirus vaccine, including one member of the Sunrise Trio.
If you didn't get a vaccination, that's your choice. And if you did, like I did, and they did, and maybe you did, then you should not wear a mask. And if you didn't, if you want to go cliff diving this weekend, you don't have to check with me. It seems a little dangerous, but I'm not going to judge you. And if you go ahead and put yourself in danger, if you feel as though this is not something for you, don't do it. But don't affect my life.
99% of the people who are dying from COVID are unvaccinated.
That's their choice.
They don't want to die. So they are. The administration and the government is saying we need the mask mandate to protect the unvaccinated.
That's not their job. It's not their job to protect anybody.
Here's the thing. It's literally the job of government to protect people. Check out the preamble of the Constitution. Quote, "We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity." Catch that? Provide for the defense of the people and promote the general welfare of the people. So fast forward to modern society, and nearly every sector of the government and every law that Congress makes is designed, however imperfectly, to serve and protect its people.
Many examples. The government protects your food. You've heard of the FDA, of course. The government protects your medicine. They make sure that it's safe to consume. They protect your health by fighting and studying diseases at the CDC and NIH.
Protects your travel with the FAA regulating the skies and the planes on which you ride. It protects the highways, setting speed limits and putting stop signs at intersections. It uses crash test dummies to improve the safety of your car. Firefighters protect you from flames. Police protect you from crimes. EMTs could save your life or get you quickly to someone who can.
The government protects your personal safety, like the time this Fox host wanted a Democratic governor to show more appreciation for the government when it protected her against a kidnapping plot.
The Justice Department found him, arrested him, and they were stopped in their tracks. Governor Whitmer, not grateful, but focused on the president.
But Kilmeade's previous arguments against his current argument don't stop there. Like the time he pushed for teachers employed by the government to protect students.
I love what Florida's doing, allowing teachers to get trained to shooting in schools, to shoot back at the shooters before they get to the schools.
Or the time that Kilmeade wanted the government to retaliate against Russian cyber attacks to protect Americans.
The only thing the Russians would understand is strength. And if we have the same cyber technology that they do, I believe it's better, a lot better. We have to blink their lights. That's the only thing they understand. We're pretending we're living in a civilized world. Next thing is going to be the Hoover Dam. You think the pipeline's where it stops? This is where it starts. We have to send a strong message back, and throwing out a few diplomats does not work.
Or all the times that Kilmeade supported government-funded manpower to protect the border.
You know what I want, and I think we all want? There is a 5-alarm fire on our southern border right now, and the men and women every day need some help.
Or the time that Kilmeade said correctly that it's the president's job, the head of the federal government, to protect the country. He even called it leadership.
The other thing is, what the president's saying is, I will do whatever it takes to secure the country, even if it hurts us economically, because my first job is security. That's called leadership, and if Republicans don't vote with it, I get that too, but the president's got a different responsibility.
Or the time Kilmeade criticized a withdrawal involving American troops who are, of course, funded by the government.
What he's going to do early is a classic America, pull the foot off the throats early, and it's going to make everyone's security more perilous.
But in fairness, let's consider the alternative, that Kilmeade was simply arguing for personal responsibility. It's a classic libertarian argument, that Americans can do pretty much whatever they want. The problem is that his cliff diving metaphor doesn't really apply here, because being reckless with your health in a pandemic can directly affect the health of others. It's that old idea that my right to swing my fist ends at your nose.
People who can get vaccinated but choose not to can impact someone who doesn't have the choice of getting vaccinated, like someone under 12 who is immunosuppressed and goes to school this fall in one of the states or school districts where officials are banned from requiring mask use, or someone who can get vaccinated but chooses not to because they believe the BS that Kilmeade's colleagues dish out nightly, or someone who is vaccinated but still immunosuppressed, who must rely on their fellow citizens to do the right thing, to be personally responsible for other people, not just themselves.
What a concept. President Biden is pushing for every American to get vaccinated as the country backslides with COVID cases rising and many people still refusing to get their shots. Conservative propaganda continues to sow doubt over the importance of vaccines, and on Monday, the Dow Jones plunged more than 700 points, its biggest drop of the year, as alarm over the Delta variant infections dealt a blow to travel stocks. Jeff Zeleny is live in Cincinnati